Hey guys, how are we? Yeah, come on, can I hear some more excitement? Come on, this is New York City, right?
Yeah!
Come on, Nebraska, all right, I like this guy's excitement here. How are we? All right. The reason being is I don't want you guys being down because I've been down in the dumps recently, like the past month or so. This one's kind of a long story, so get your tushies all set here. So maybe some of you guys know this, but I've been cheated on 4 times by 3 different girls, guys. It sucks. Yeah, that means one girl actually cheated on me twice. Don't worry though, she's dead. This is gonna be a long story, like I said. Here's what happened. I almost got back together with her for like a 3rd time, and then I had a buddy talk reason into me that she was probably gonna cheat on me again, probably, logic said, you know, if I got back together with her. And so finally I actually told her, like, hey, maybe we shouldn't be talking for now at least, you know? And that was totally fine, you know? And she was like, I hate you, whatever, blah, blah, blah. I thought that was the end of it, you know, like a normal relationship. Then 2 days later, my buddy calls me up and lets me know she's dead. Here's how she died. She got drunk, got behind the wheel, and drove and hit a traffic pole, died on impact, you know? And it sucked. So then I was like, well, I probably should go to the funeral and wake, you know, pay my respects, everything like that. So while I was driving, you know, that's what normal ex-boyfriends who have been cheated on twice always do, right? Because I was gonna do that, and here's what I was thinking on the ride there. I was like, she probably never told her parents she cheated on me. She probably told them I was like an asshole or something like that. But I was like, all right, we shouldn't be thinking about that. This is the time, nor not the day to be thinking about it, you know? So when I go to the funeral, I walk in, and I see her parents immediately, and I see her mom tearing up. It sucks a lot, you know? And I go up, and before I can even say anything to the folks, her dad just goes, "You murdered my daughter." Now something happens even when you didn't murder someone, when you've been accused of murdering someone, your mouth drops so low. There's so much space in there. You can fit like 2 or 3 mangoes at least in there because you're so surprised of what's going on. You're like, what? Huh? Huh? My jaw's not broken? All right. Pretty weird, right? Yeah. That's what I was doing, right? Like I was like, all right, yeah, I'm gonna go mosey on over here. Like this was a mixer all of a sudden. So I found some friends. I even found the guy that she had cheated on me with, who happened to actually be a good buddy of mine. And like I said, this is a terrible story. And the dad apparently wasn't done accusing me of murder, though. He said it 2 more times, the trifecta, I guess, of being a murderer. And it was pretty weird because at one point he said it around like family friends that I didn't know, so I felt like I needed to like defend myself. Like, no, I didn't do it. You know, OJ did it. I didn't do it. I didn't do this. I swear to God. And it seemed like no one believed me, and it was pretty weird because then I was asked to leave. That's pretty weird when you're not like the drunk guy or anything like that. You're just asked to leave because you're being accused of murder. And I was like, all right, I guess. So I just left, you know? And as I was going, I was like, all right, I guess this is it, you know? That's, I guess, how I'm putting this like all in the past. And I thought, that's it, you know? But her brother had just gotten back from Afghanistan 4 months prior. And I guess he had PTSD because within a couple days, he was getting drunk and calling me again and again and again going, hey, you murdered my sister, you asshole. So that happened, and it happened over the course of about 7 years. During the course of 7 years, he would call on the anniversary of her death every time, just doing the same thing over and over again. And I was like, all right, whatever. I had actually changed my phone number 3 different times over the course of that phase. At one point, I had changed my phone number, not even because of him. It was because of a death threat I had received from another guy out here in New York City. Lesson learned, don't try buying drugs off the street here. You'll get text message death threats. The most convenient way to get a death threat, I feel. Non-emotional. And so I did that, you know? I dealt with that and everything was fine. And then this year, he started calling me again and again and again. And I was just like, oh, this is going to be weird, you know? And it started bringing back memories because 2 years prior, I thought I had almost killed it off because they had just changed the phone number, and Sprint had apparently taken my phone number and reissued it immediately to a poor old lady in Missouri who had started receiving these calls, 45 calls, from her, or from him. She was like, oh yeah, someone's trying to contact you. And I was like, really? Someone is? Who? And they're like, oh yeah, they've called like 45 times, I think. They've left some threatening voicemails. So I was like, I don't think they want to get in hold of me, you know? And I thought that was about it, you know? So this year, I was just like, all right, he gave me a chance to actually speak and talk to him, and I just told him, hey, Robert, this is what happened. Basically told him how his sister cheated on me. I was like, I loved her. I was going to get married to her. Things just obviously didn't work that way, you know? So sorry. We cried for like half a minute. It was kind of touching. And then about like a minute later, the crying stopped. And then it changed immediately to, hey, this needs to get even. She's dead. You need to be dead. And I was like, huh? And very soon, he then said, my address up here in New York. Pretty weird, right? I didn't know what to do, so I just stayed motionless while holding the phone for like half a minute. And then I hung up. He called. I answered for some odd reason. He said, I'll be seeing you soon. So I told the cops, everything like that, you know, told them the whole story. I had to get them sat down for like a nice movie, dinner, you know, popcorn, everything like that. Sorry guys, it's just kind of weird. So after that, I know, it's really weird when you're the guy that's also been accused of murder in this story too, trust me. So at the end what happened was I told the cops everything. They told me we're gonna keep a lookout on him. They got a wiretap, they were like watching out in Illinois for whatever he was gonna do. So Saturday the 22nd, the day after the anniversary, they told me he's boarded a flight, just they boarded it about an hour ago, so we don't know where he is right now. Maybe in the air, maybe already in New York. So from 7 o'clock to 9:30 p.m., I was in my room. I couldn't leave whatsoever. I had a cop outside. I had no groceries. I at one point tried getting the cop to give me groceries. I'm like, that's not his job. He's supposed to protect you, not feed you, which is fine, you know? Then at 9:30 p.m., I was told, hey, I'm good to go. I'm released. Here's why, because Robert made it into town. They caught him around Grand Central at 45th and like Madison, I believe. He was in a deli. His credit card was being declined, and he was saying some racist terms, which alerted the manager to calling the cops. The cops found out, hey, these other cops are looking for you. And basically all they told Robert was, hey, listen, you take another step, we're going to charge you with attempted murder. And they also said, yeah, you also have to board a flight back to Illinois, never come back, and also cease in any and all communication. So basically, that's where my life's at right now, guys.
Yeah!
Woo! All right, guys. Thank you for listening to that story, guys. Thank you so much.